Que lo que, mi gente? This is your boy Rick Diezel, and I'm here with
Sarah.
Y'all ustedes saben, mi gente. Welcome to another episode of the MIGO Experiment. And today, we have a special guest. We are right here in the studio, as you can see, Mr. Worldwide, 305. Right here, we're in the studio with a special guest, Muzik Junkies.
What's up, guys? What's up? Thanks for having me.
Hey, man. Thank you, big brother. We're so excited to be in the studio with you. You guys don't know what you're in store for. This man has been showing us unreleased music here. Sorry, you guys can't hear this. But we've been vibing. Man, we're just going to get right into it, big brother. So first question for me, how did you get started in the music industry?
I've been in the music industry about 20 years, and I got started as a DJ.
As a DJ?
As a DJ. I was DJing like quinceañeras, weddings. I think I was 19 years old, and I got a big tax return. You know, I was working, wow. I got a big tax return. And with that tax return, I'm like, what am I going to buy? So I bought DJ equipment. And that was it. I started doing a little parties here and there, and then quinceañeras and weddings, and that's how I got started.
Quinceañeras and weddings as a DJ. That's pretty organic, you know? So what brought you to the producing side?
So I had a lot of friends that were DJing at clubs in San Diego, where I'm from, and they would do like extended versions of songs for they can mix them in the club or at parties. So I kind of always wanted to do that myself. So, but then there was also in the DJ community, there's a lot of like party breaks or like bootlegs or remixes, and I was so interested on doing that, and I got into it with my partner DJ Grande, which he was also part of Muzik Junkies. Mm-hmm. I mean, he's still part of Muzik Junkies. It's just he's taking different paths. Mm-hmm. But us together, we do remixes and edits, and that's how I basically got into production because of remixes and edits.
Wow, that's big. That's big.
And then what has inspired you throughout this whole journey? Because you've been making music for a very long time. Like, what keeps you going and inspired to still be in the industry?
You know what? One of the things that, I mean, I get inspired really easily by a lot of things, but the main thing that kept me going is your own family members, your own friends, and people saying that you're not gonna do it. Mm-hmm. So they would tell me like, when are you gonna get a real job? Mm-hmm. You know, you're never gonna do anything with music. You know, just a waste of time. That was a trigger for me. Mm-hmm. That like, oh no, I can do this. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, I think I shut a lot of mouths when I had some success with some of the placements that I have. So that was it for me.
Oh my goodness, man. Well, you know, it was beautiful to hear earlier when the cameras were off. You said how long have you been working in the industry for?
So I've been in the industry about 20 years, I would say, give or take. 20 years.
And for 20 years, you've been hearing people telling you, well, 19, right? For 19
I would say about 18, 19 years. A lot of people have, I mean, close people to me have been telling me, you know, it's not going to happen. And then one song changed my life and moved to Miami. Yeah. And it's been a blessing, man, for sure.
Yeah. I'd say it's really important to believe in yourself because a lot of those people, like you said, they're close to you, and it's not that, you know, they dislike you or they hate you. They want better for you, so they're worried, you know, if it's really going to happen for you or not. But that determination that you had, that belief in yourself, I believe is you know, undeniable. It's something that if you're an artist and you're really trying to go for your dreams, you have to hone in on your beliefs. You have to hone in and really focus on how you're gonna plan that path. Right?
Absolutely, no, absolutely, and I mean, they even say once you think you made some success or done something right and prove everyone wrong, you still work even harder and even more harder to really have that big success that everyone's looking for.
Yeah.
So.
And then I know Pitbull's album just dropped today. You have 3 placements on that album. How does it feel to be in an album with Pitbull, working with him? Like, how did that experience go about?
I mean, it all started, and it's a long story, so I'll make it quick. But I'm also part of a DJ distribution company called BPM Supreme and BPM Latino. I work closely with A-Rock, and he's the CEO of the company. And we do a lot of remixes and edits. So we submitted during the pandemic. I was working a lot with DJ Morpheus. DJ Morpheus has a lot of success. He's a Latin Grammy nominated DJ for Tribal that he used to do. He's from Monterrey, Mexico. So we did this track called damn, I can't believe I can't think about it. It's because I was gonna say Trompeta Mexicana because that's the latest single.
Edit that. It's all good.
Okay. So we did this song called Trompeta Guaracha.
Yeah.
I did the remix, he did the original, but we basically did that production together. We did the movement of Guaracha and Arateo together in the West Coast in the U.S. and we would distribute that in BPM Latino, BPM Supreme a lot. I mean, we literally fed this to DJs, and what basically happened is Playing Skills was able to get a hold of the track and liked it and showed it to Daddy Yankee. Daddy Yankee was like, "This is dope, you know, I want to do this." I didn't know about, I really didn't know who was going to be in the track until a very long time. They finally break it down to me because Daddy Yankee's very secretive. And Legend Daddy was a very secretive album. So then it came out and I was part of that production. Of course, Playing Skills took that to a whole other level with Daddy Yankee and Pitbull. And that song Hot came out and that changed my life. Then I signed a couple contracts with Playing Skills, with 305, moved to Miami. And then I started working closely with all of them. And thanks to Playing Skills, thanks to Chino, thanks to Rob, thanks to 305, I was able to get those 3 placements, be part of those productions, which is Suave, Café con Leche, and Fiesta. And I was literally, like I mentioned to you earlier, I was at Live last night. At midnight, I checked the credits, and to see your name there, I mean, it's priceless.
That's super cool.
It's amazing.
Because it was in Puss in Boots too, Café con Leche. So how did that feel? Like, are you a fan of? It's a kiddie movie, but like Puss in Boots, to see your song in a movie.
That was amazing too because I have kids. I have kids, and they love cartoons and stuff like that. So it was an amazing sync. I mean, their journey has been like amazing, absolutely.
Can you tell the people cuál es tu raza latina, por favor?
Yeah, yo soy mexicano. Well, mexicano-americano from San Diego, California. But my parents are Mexicanos. My mom's from Mexicali.
Yeah.
And my dad's from Michoacan.
I love it. I think it's important for those other Latinos out there, those other young Mexican Americans, you know, to see someone like you making it happen, because it's going to inspire the future, you know.
No, definitely. I mean, I think the Mexicans we've been underrated. We've been the underdogs for a long time, and I see right now they're coming out, making some moves, and yes. I'm so happy for that. I think TikTok has a lot to do with it. I think definitely Peso Pluma has a lot to do with it. Yeah. All these big guys, and it's cool to see it because I love the culture of del Caribe. Dominicanos, I don't know how que lo que or que vola con los cubanos, and the Puerto Ricans with the reggaeton. Like, I love everything about it, so I'm mixing it. The Mexican sounds, getting together with Cubans, artists, Cuban writers, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I think that's the sign of the times, man. So let's get into your album. So you have an album that's coming out soon?
Yeah, I think it's gonna come out with. I don't have an exact date, but I think within a month or so.
Okay. So maybe it might be out by the time this comes out. We can plan on that. But man, I mean, you've been showcasing some of your singles around, or some of the records on the album around the city during this Billboard week, man, and it's been really, really energizing, man. Can you speak on some of the folks that you got on your album?
Yeah, for sure. So once again, I thank 305 for this. They gave me the opportunity to release an album with Mr. 305 Records. I released already a few records, and they're doing really good on streaming. The latest one that I believe on a lot is Trompeta Mexicana with Y-Star. I actually took Y-Star to Puerto Peñasco, Mexico, and we shot the video over there. And it's so organic, it's so cool because we were in the streets, and it's just such a culture, and Mexican culture, and at the same time Y-Star being Cuban, bringing his swag. It's just amazing. But Y-Star is definitely a big artist that I work with a lot, and he's in a lot of the tracks on the album. I have I Am Chino, I have Mark B, Alcover, Pitbull's giving me an opportunity to work with them. A lot of DJs, DJ Refresh from back home, Martin Cache from back home. I have Freebot from Mexico, Los Dutis from Mexico, Ray Burger from Texas. I mean, literally the collaborations going on. DJ Morpheus, the guys that I've been producing all this music with. A lot of DJs as well.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. This album is definitely for the DJs.
Yes.
For the clubs.
Yes.
I speak out on the DJs a lot. I don't think we get 100% all the respect that we deserve, and this music's for them, man.
Yes.
I love that. And then a dream collab. Who would be someone in the future you would love to make a record with?
I mean, the list is big, but right now I'm just really I'm just really liking Diezel, man. You know, it's my dream.
We're manifesting it. It will happen.
Yes,
definitely.
That would be a crazy record, man. I love the fact that you speak on this album is for the DJs. I completely understand when you say that, you know, a lot of DJs get underlooked. And, you know, I love the fact that you're including a lot of them on your album, you know what I'm saying, to work with you. That's a beautiful thing to see, man, sincerely. Can you talk to the people about, you know, your single right now, and where can they hear it? Where can they find it? You know, where can they find you, you know?
Yeah, for sure. So, everything's under Music Junkies, my YouTube, all the streaming. I focus on Spotify a lot. I get a lot of support from them. And it's literally at Music Junkies, and it's spelled a little different though.
Yeah.
So it's MUZIK.
Yep.
JUNKIES.
Perfect.
Music Junkies. All platforms are the same, and literally it's not that hard to find on Spotify and YouTube.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I started listening to it already. I was at the gym this morning. I was like, let me listen to your music, and started getting pumped up.
Get turned up. So, mi gente, ya ustedes saben, estamos aquí con Music Junkies, MIGO Experiment. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity here at the Worldwide Studios, Mr. Worldwide Studios. You can find me at Instagram, RICK_Diezel.
And then I want to say thank you so much for inviting us here, letting us talk to you, learn about your story. Feel so appreciative. You guys can find me on Instagram at Sarah J.Y. Ruiz.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, big brother. Thank you so much. MIGO Experiment out, people. Please remember to comment, like, subscribe. Let us know how you feel about this interview. Who else should we interview next? Thank you.